These cinnamon rolls are soft and fluffy and they taste absolutely delicious. This is super simple make ahead cinnamon rolls recipe will help you prepare everything the day before in a quick and easy method, and in the baking day morning you will find it so easy that you don't even need to wait for the rolls to come to room temperature before baking. You can just take the tray out of the fridge and place it into the oven for baking and enjoy amazing soft and moist cinnamon rolls for breakfast. And another thing that you will love about this recipe is that for making these rolls we don't need double proofing, and so you can make them in less than 25 minutes of work time. So in this video, let's see how to make soft and moist overnight cinnamon rolls. To make this cinnamon rolls dough, we'll need only 6 basic ingredients: flour, milk, butter, and some salt and sugar to add taste, and some yeast as a leavening agent. And for the filling, sugar, butter, and some cinnamon powder for that wonderful flavor. So let's start by preparing the cinnamon roll dough. Into a bowl, I'm adding some milk. Here I've taken milk which is not cold nor hot but just slightly warm. I'm adding sugar, salt, and yeast, and stir and combine them all together. And now let's add in the butter. You can see the butter I'm using is soft, and so it will be easy for us to blend them all together. And now I'm adding flour into this. Combine them all together to form a shaggy mass of dough. And now transfer this onto a clean work surface. We need to knead the dough. If you're using a stand mixer, you can use the dough hook attachment and knead the dough for about 4 to 5 minutes. And if you are kneading the dough by hand, this is an easy to knead dough. It will not be very sticky and we can knead them smoothly. And after kneading the dough for about 5 to 6 minutes, we'll get a soft dough. And now using a rolling pin, I'm flattening the dough slightly to form a disc shape, and then covering it with a bowl and leave it for 5 minutes. This is not for proofing the dough, but this will give some time for the gluten strands to relax, and this will prevent its tendency to rebound back while we roll the dough. And now it's been 5 minutes, and now dust the work surface with enough flour so that it will not stick to the work surface, and we can roll it out smoothly. And now relax and take your time and roll it into a rectangle. As we have dusted our work surface with enough flour, it didn't stick to the bottom. We prepared the rectangular sheet and now spread the butter evenly on top. Here I'm adding the cinnamon powder to the soft brown sugar and mix them together. Brown sugar has molasses in it and it has more caramel flavor, And if you don't have brown sugar, we can use plain white sugar as well for making this filling. Spread it evenly on top. And now let's start rolling the dough from a longer side of the rectangle to form a cylinder shape. And now let's divide it into equal pieces, though we can use a sharp knife to slice them as they are very soft. To get smooth cuts, it's better to use a thread or a floss instead. So before making the slices, I'm making some marks on top so that it will be easy for us to slice them equally. First in the middle of the long cylinder, and then in the middle of each half, and then divide each of those portions into 3 equal parts. When our rolls are even in size, they look more beautiful and they can get baked evenly in the oven. And place each of them onto the baking tray that's been greased with butter. If your baking tray is a non-stick one, you don't need to grease it, but as mine is a ceramic one, I've smeared the tray with some butter. And take care to leave some space between them as they will rise during this proofing time. And now all our rolls are ready for proofing, so cover it with a plastic film and let it proof for 50 to 60 minutes in a warm environment. And after 50 minutes, our rolls have risen well. And now let's place this into the fridge. And now in the morning, I took the baking tray out of the fridge, and now what we are going to do is to remove this plastic film and then cover it with an aluminum foil. And then place it directly into the cold oven. I placed mine on the middle rack of the oven. And now turn the oven on and set the temperature of the oven to 375 Fahrenheit or 190 C and wait for 20 minutes. And during this time, our cinnamon rolls will slowly get into the oven temperature, and as we have covered the baking tray with aluminum foil, it will trap all those moisture inside the tray so that our rolls will remain soft and moist. And at 20 minutes, take out the aluminum foil and then bake for another 20 to 22 minutes or until the top gets golden brown in color. And after baking, we'll get those beautiful cinnamon rolls and they smell amazing. And let them sit for 2 to 3 minutes and then slather the top with some cream cheese frosting while they are still warm. The cheese and the butter will melt and will get filled in those swirly layers of soft bread and caramelized sugar, and they are squishy soft, and each layer is filled with that warm aroma of cinnamon and with that cream cheese frosting. And this cream cheese frosting is so easy to make. I've given the recipe towards the end of this video, and also you will get the complete written recipe in our blog maryboosters.com. And I've also tested this recipe and method using a metal baking tray as well, and it worked wonderfully on metal baking tray as well. and this is one of the easiest ways that we can make delicious cinnamon rolls at home. I hope you found this recipe simple and easy to make, and I hope you will make this at home, and I'm sure you will love it. And I hope you will find this recipe helpful, especially during the holidays. And if you like this video, please give your valuable thumbs up, and please don't forget to share this recipe with your friends and family who love cinnamon rolls. And thank you so much for your love and support, and thanks for watching this video. See you next time.